Hello everyone, Debbie here. Welcome back to Barossa Valley Crafts. So continuing in the Dinkles mode, this is number 6 of 7. So I will add a link to the tutorial I did where I showed how these backgrounds were made using the Dinkles powders. And then once they were dried, I have started making them into cards. So with this one, this is one of the backgrounds that was done. So to do this, so as I said, in the previous tutorial that I will link, it has the colours that I used to make these backgrounds. So if you wanted to try and replicate the colours, you'll have to see that because I can't remember what I used offhand. But you will never, ever get the same result that you see here. So they'll always be different. So this is one of the cards. So to do this one, I used Lavinia Stamps, Rory and Darcy, the Fir Tree one, and Small Fairy Fir Tree 2. And then I've just done some hills and used a bit of glitter. So that's that one. And then on this one, so this one was created using a gel plate. So there's the stamps used to create that one were the orchard grass, so that's what's down the bottom here. The leaf creeper, which is what's at the top. The field grass, hang on, did I use, oh no, that's right, that was used on another one, sorry. So we used the field grass, not the orchard grass. Olivia Large as the fairy, and the dandelions, which are down the bottom here as well. And then I've used some VersaFine Clear Twilight around the edge. So that's that one. And now the third one, I'll just pop those out of the way. So this is the third one, which we're now going to decorate. So with this one, we're going to be using Lavinia's again, Dancing Till Dawn Fairies, and this stencil. So let's show you how we're going to do this one. So with the base card there, we're just going to pop the stencil over there, and I'm going to be using Lavinia's Elements green sleeves on this one. So I'm just going to pop some ink on my brush, and I'm just going to very lightly go over the stencil. I don't want it too overpowering. I just want it like a light little stencil in the background. So while I'm doing this, if you'd like to subscribe, please feel free to, and you'll be notified then as more tutorials are done. And if you've liked the video, please do like it. And I will also add in the description links to my Facebook group. So if you'd like to join, you're more than welcome. So that's it. I don't know whether the camera's picking that up. It's just very faint green background, like the stencil. So what I might do though, just where there's white patches here, I might just colour them in a little bit to take the whiteness away. There we go. Now, like I say, you don't have to use the same things I'm using. You can use different stencils, different stamps, anything you like. Just use what you've got in your stash. Okay, so now I'm going to do the stamping. So we'll get out the fairies. We'll put them into place. Put the magnets down so that the card doesn't move. Okay. And using VersaFine Clear Nocturne, I'll just ink up the stamp. And put that into place. Remember to allow the card to soak the ink in. Give it a good press all over. missed a bit. Hang on, I'll just ink it up again. That's the beauty of the stamp press. And press it again. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay, so we'll just move that out. I'll just clean my stamp off. Okay, we'll just pop that out of the way. So now, just using some paper, I'm just going to create a Hills mask. So we're just going to tear the paper to create a mask. And at the moment, it looks like the fairies are in midair. Well, these fairies aren't going to be flying. They're going to be dancing on the ground. So we'll just add some hills to ground them. It's the hardest part, it's trying to line them all up. Here we go, there's about it. So I'm going to be using VersaFine Clear Twilight. And I'm just going to very lightly go downwards to create the ground. I'll just lift it up and have a look. It might go a little bit darker. Not a lot. There we go. So there, it looks like they're dancing on the ground there. And while I've got this one, I'm just going to go right round the edge of the card to frame the centre. These are just so much fun to make. I love Lavinia stamps. I bought all these ones from a shop in Tassie, which is in Australia. So if you're not in Australia, you just find a nearest stockist for you for any of the products that I'm using. And I'll add a link in the description below to Image Plus if anyone's interested to go and have a look. There we go, I think that's enough. And then, where's my Wink of Stella? So I've got some Wink of Stella here. I'm just going to use that on their wings, just to give them a little bit of shine. A little bit of glitter in there. Here we go. It's probably a bit hard to see. I'm not sure if the camera will pick up that. So just give the wings a little bit of glittery shine. And I might just add some to the ground as well. So I'm going to just use this is a Quickie glue pen. So it's just like a biro or a ballpoint pen. I'm just going to draw some glue on here. Makes nice fine lines. So we'll just do that on the tops of the ground and add a bit of glitter. Because I love glitter too. End up with it all through the house by the time I finish, but I still love it. Shake off the excess. Then just using a soft bristle brush, if you just gently wipe over it and it'll just take the glitter off wherever there's no glue. And that's done. So I'll just pop that back in the jar. So a lot of the time, the longest part of making these is deciding what you're going to use. Once you know what you're using, it's a lot easier. So then, depending on the size card you make, you would then add to your matte and base card layers to give you the finished card. So that's how that one would look. So I hope you've enjoyed those. If you have, please do give me the thumbs up and feel free to subscribe if you'd like to. And come and join us in my Facebook groups if you'd like to come and share your creations with like-minded people. Thank you for joining me. Bye.